All right, I'm back. This time it's for members only. So I'm going to keep it as informal as I did last time. Um, Hang on, I got to move my chair. It's hurting my leg a little bit. Anyways, so this is just more of a meet and greet, that type of thing. Hopefully the audio sounds better. Could somebody confirm that for me? Um, I think on the last one I had like 4 microphones running at the same time, and I shut 3 of them down before I started this one. I didn't even realize I was doing it. All right, so let's take a look. Okay, so with the fan fictions that I'm doing, I wanted to release this just to members. Eventually, this video will become public, but I'm not going to reveal too much about what I'm doing with the fan fictions. I'm taking my time with them and trying to cross them over into each other so they all become one big Boba Fett fan fiction and Mandalorian fan fiction. He's my favorite character. He's been my favorite character since 1980, or even 79 when he showed up in the white armor, or 78 when he showed up in the holiday special. For some reason, Boba Fett's just always been my guy. I loved it. So the sounds better. Not. I really appreciate that. Um, so yeah, back to Boba Fett. The fan fictions I'm doing is because I love the Legends stuff of Boba Fett, and I like the new canon stuff of Boba Fett. So I'm trying to take those and mix them in together and make my own, I don't want to say head canon, but my own Legends material. It's more of about what I'd like to see Boba Fett do. And I know a lot of other people would like to see it too, but this is something that I'm passionate about and I'm going for. Later on, I will get into more Star Wars stuff, beyond Mandalorian's Boba Fett and stuff like that. I know everybody loves the Boba Fett content, but I'm going to keep I want to keep true to the site name, my channel name, the Star Wars Fanatic, not just Mandalorian Fanatic or Boba Fett Fanatic or something like that. So, if anybody's got any questions, anything they'd like to talk about, just shout them out there and I'll talk about it. I don't have a whole lot going on. I'm going to keep this one a little bit shorter than usually, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, as opposed to where the last one was over a half hour. Had a lot of people in that one commenting and stuff like that, and I could keep going with it. So yeah, this is fun. This is the first time I've tried to do a live stream today, and there was a lot of hiccups in the beginning. I mean, before I started up, I had to figure out the program. I didn't have the right program. I had to download another program and just mixing, and that's why I got the audio all messed up, because it took me forever to get my webcam right, and then I got my microphone set up on it, and I neglected to turn off all the other microphones. So, boo on me. I should have investigated this a little bit more when I announced I was going to do a live stream. So, what else can we talk about? We've talked about Boba Fett quite a bit. Jango Fett. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Jango Fett having 2 sets of armor, because Mandalorians have 1 set of armor. And they use that 1 set of armor throughout their life until either they retire and hand it down to the next generation, or they die and hand it down to the next generation. Then that generation modifies the armor to their needs, which is what I think Jango Fett did with Boba Fett. He died. Boba Fett took the armor. We see him holding Jango Fett's helmet up to his own head. Now, in the Clone Wars, he did use that helmet as a trap, and it exploded and all that stuff. But I think that was a decoy helmet. I feel like he had made a decoy helmet out of Duraplast or Durasteel or something like that, rather than the expensive Beskar. Why are you going to blow up Beskar just to try to kill 1 Jedi? And also, yeah, I moved Mace Windu into my fan fiction because I want Boba Fett to move away from that whole vengeance idea, the revenge and all that, because revenge will consume you. I mean, even if you're not a Force sensitive, it'll pull you to the dark side and you'll be doing stupid things. No, you're not the only one here, Nut. There is one other person. I'm not sure who that is. That might even be me. I don't know. And if the mysterious other person could speak up, say something. See if it'll show who they are. No, it will not. Yeah, I got quiet for there for a second. Sorry, I was just waiting to see if anybody replied. Yeah, so first of all, I'd love to just thank you for your membership and thank you for being here. And anybody else who's a member in here, please, thank you so much. Colt, Ethan, and there was one other person that just recently became a member. I appreciate all of you. Their shout outs will be going out to the main videos here when I make the next one Monday. So, I mean, I know I said one shout out per week, but I'm so grateful for all of you that I'm going to shout out as many times as I can. You'll see it in the community. You'll see it in my videos. You'll see it in descriptions. And just once in a while, just throw your name out there with with the link to your channel. All right. So what else can we talk about? I've talked a lot about Boba Fett and the fan fictions. One thing I like talking about is Anakin Skywalker. He and Darth Vader are other favorite characters of mine. They're so complex and just riveting to me. I mean, Luke Skywalker's cool and everything, but God, he's whiny. So I just didn't really ever get into him. I liked Anakin and Darth Vader from the beginning. Darth Vader's so complex. I know a lot of times when I do my theories about Darth Vader, I'll use the words he uses against him, almost against him. Like when he's fighting Luke Skywalker, he says, "No, I am your father." He's not. If he claims he is Darth Vader and he's killed Anakin, he's not Luke's father. Anakin was Luke's father. So what he's doing is he's admitting that Anakin has not been killed, that Anakin is still alive and well inside him, and he's just bursting to get out, and he's begging Luke for help to let Anakin out. It isn't about killing the Emperor and ruling the galaxy and all that stuff. That's just a ruse. That's just Darth Vader trying to interject what Anakin's trying to do to get out. It's more about, help me, Luke, free me from this. And finally, he does. In Return of the Jedi, it works, and Luke becomes the salvation of Darth Vader. All right. So yeah, Darth Vader is one of my favorite characters, along with Luke Skywalker. So my wife's given me the approval to eventually be able to collect the Hot Toys and Sideshow figures, which I told her I'd be more than happy to do, but I'm only going to collect a few of them because they're like $500 each. More Old Republic and Ancient Sith and Mandalorian, definitely. I mean, there's nothing better to me than the Lord of Hunger. I mean, Nihilus just... If he were around during the Republic and the New Republic, I think any Jedi would be hard-pressed to kill him. Because back when he was around, the Jedi were firm. The Jedi were strong. They were in numbers. They were focused and ready to go. I think if Nihilus was in the Republic, the Galactic Republic, he would not have been beaten. He would have taken the whole galaxy. There was nobody strong enough to beat him at that time. I mean, we can claim Yoda was strong. Yoda was strong. But during this time, the dark side of the Force was so blinding that they couldn't even see that there was a Sith right in front of them. Let alone if somebody as powerful as Nihilus came up and just started sucking souls and life energy. Revan, same thing. I mean, to me, I think they made Quinlan Voss be kind of a Revan, just not as strong, by making him flip-flop back and forth between the dark and the light. Bane, I'd love to see more Bane. I'd love to see any Bane, really. I mean, all we saw was a little glimpse of him in the Clone Wars, and that wasn't really him. It was just an apparition. I'd like to see them create the Rule of Two and the Sith, and then I'd like to see the battle on Malachor against the Jedi and the Sith when the temple fired up and destroyed everybody around. I want to see the reason that the Sith want to have vengeance against the Jedi for that battle. Let's see, what else we got here? I got no more comments. So, Nut, what else do you want to talk about? This could be interesting. Yeah, and the ancient Mandalorians as well. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip that part. Go all the way back to Mand'alor the Great, who decided to wage war against the Jedi. He wanted to take on the whole Jedi Order. Kudos to him, man. Do it. You started the rivalry between the Mandalorians and the Jedi. Good job with that. And you got, and I definitely want to see Boba Fett as the Mandalore, but I don't know if that's going to happen with Din Djarin. I hope so, but I don't know. Alrighty, how far in are we? Alrighty, well, if nobody else has anything they want to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and cut off here. I got about 18 inches of snow I need to shovel out of my front yard and my back deck. I've been putting it off for too long, working 12-hour weeks at my regular job and stuff, or 12-hour days, sorry. Anybody that works 12-hour week, good luck to you. But I do have to go get that taken care of. So, Nut, I appreciate you, Colt, Ethan, and everybody else. Thank you so much for what you do for my channel, and thank you so much for being here for my channel. I could never appreciate you guys enough. But I will see you next time. Hopefully I'll be able to do this every 2 weeks, but definitely once a month, especially for your members. I'd like to do you guys at least once every other week. The other ones, they can wait once a month. But thank you so much, and have a good evening. And don't forget, this is the way, the only way.